Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Furry Shades of Gay 2. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get on Steam for monies. I might have actually said for free on itch.io. Sorry, it's a furry visual novel. What can I do? I press the button and things go. So on the last Let's Play, we did start a Tango undercover. And we came to the party, did some dancing, picked sneaking into the office, or this bedroom to bug it, and then, yeah, bugging it.
What do you know? How unexpected.
But yeah, Yuri.
Truly a genius idea.
Yuri's good at unlocking doors. Though I would have gone with his idea, looking for papers randomly instead of, I don't know, bugging the bedroom. Because, like, how often do you talk? I mean, bugging the bedroom's not a bad option, just, you know.
Learn to accept defeat gracefully.
But yeah, they were butting heads, and it was like, whoever wins the dance competition gets to,
Do you even know how to pry the door open?
pick an idea of what to do. And smirk right there.
Hope you're not too upset. Dear.
He's nimble fingers that can do so much.
And I hope he has an alarm system.
Welcome, my dear. After you.
The honor should be yours.
Oh, he's gonna honor you tonight. In the bedroom. The boss's bedroom. Ooh, so get rid of pause. Well, you gotta do that one. Now what? Well, there's a bunch of claws, but there's also a bunch of wieners, so let's get rid of the wieners. Pause and maws. Ooh woo. What's this, Daddy? Also, you know, just to be sure, we censor all sorts of things, so you don't have to. It's just so that, you know, instead of being like, well, we're just kind of cover most of this stuff, and then, hope for, like, and, you know, have some audio. It's just like, well, we're just gonna make it so all I do is go, ooh, woo, ooh, woo, ooh, woo. The offers enter the mafia boss's bedroom and take a careful look around. At first glance, the room looks pretty ordinary, if luxuriously furnished.
Seems like he's doing well for himself.
Can we get bedrooms like this, dear? I approve. Mateo falls on a wide, practically king-size bed and stretches, delighted. Yuri follows Mateo into the room, quietly sighing. He acts like in a quick and collected manner and tries not to pay attention to his partner. Though it's not very easy when he's spread on the bed so suggestively.
I'll just lie here for now.
It's so soft and comfortable. Also, my butt sticks out. Also, I have a great butt. I kind of wonder if I make guys and or girls at the gym look at me because it's like, my butt, I have a bigger ass than he does. With a sly grin, Mateo invitingly waves his tail. One of us has to be maintaining our cover when the security arrives. Pfft, by all means.
At least this way you're not slowing me down.
I mean, he will slow you down in a different way. Try not to look at his partner. Yuri heads to the bookshelves. They are pretty full, though the book selection raises some questions. Looks like the boss wasn't kidding about his love for biographies. Or, more exactly, autobiographies. Maybe, if they take a couple of books with them, they'll count as a confession.
It's nice watching you work.
You've brought some snacks, too. Mateo dangles his paws, lazily watching the movements of his partner. Why there, by the way? Do you think it's far enough? Mateo wiggles his ears, clearly sarcastic. With his cheek plopped up on his paw, he looks like he's watching an amused talk show.
Weren't you going to stay out of this and maintain our cover?
Get on with it. Also, again, it's this universe where none of them wear shoes. Yuri takes out the necessary parts of the device and gets to work. He tells himself that he isn't going to look at his partner, no matter how sexy and suggestive he looks. Let him strike his suggestive pose if he wants to, but Yuri actually has a job to do here. Mateo laughs and rolls over on the bed, making himself even more comfortable.
No, seriously.
Why are you placing it so far away? Yuri can't help shooting Mateo an annoyed glance, but the view makes him swallow involuntarily. Ooh.
We'll still hear everything.
This is a professional quarter. It doesn't matter where you put it, it will still hear everything. It'll be funny if this everything turns out to be composed entirely of Blondie's moans. And you better hurry. What if there really is some kind of alarm? Then our monster's men will probably soon arrive to punish you properly. Mateo smiles sweetly, waving his tail. Yuri growls, but keeps his attention on the task. There's one last wire left, but it's unexpectedly slippery, and Yuri has to fiddle with it a while longer.
What? Did you break it? That would be every precinct's new favorite joke for at least a century.
Don't distract me.
Yuri clicks his teeth together quietly, trying to take deeper breaths. Looks like someone is due for a good thrashing. I bit my tongue. I'll plug your hole. Do. Calming music. Nice. I always love cascadas. So eggplants and clouds. I just noticed something about myself, and it's weird. I haven't been... I don't know, just... Ooh, geez, weird. This one seems to be a bit hard. Ooh. Well, I guess since we have quite a bit more time, since we split this up into 2 bits, we will take the L on this one. Yeah. Annoyed, Yuri presses too hard on the circuit, and the whole device falls apart in his paws. On the bed, Mateo bursts out laughing and suggests that they should hide in the closet to obtain the intel old-fashioned way. Of course, this idea makes no sense, and their only option is to return to the chief empty-handed. The partners leave the party. Just keep an eye on that thing. Each of them angry and convinced that he should have always worked alone. But deep inside, can they both help but wonder whether they missed something very important? Boop. Just need to make sure. And then click back into it. Oh! We stumbled upon the extra thingy. Would like to get that extra thingy.
Seems like he's doing well. I'll just
At least.
It's nice what.
Weren't you going to stay out? We'll still hear. Don't distract me.
Don't distract me. I guess it's the eggplant. So... Also, I need to find out what's going on with me recently. Because recently, just woof. It smells good, at least. It's farts. I don't know why. At least I'm at home now and not at work. Because, boy, it kind of sucks being at work and being like, okay, I'm around people. Especially when you're, like, in a meeting and you can't just be like, okay, I'm going now, bye. And just being like... I have this big fart. I'm having to hold it in. What am I gonna do about this fart? That's a whole sort of thing over there. Yeah, I guess Furry Shades of Gay 2 is tougher than Furry Shades of Gay 1. I think also Sex and the Furry Titty 2 is also tougher than the first one. Because remember we chose the one with the gym, and boy, we just kept on failing and 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 failing, and then we failed again. No! Balls. Okay. I was making so much progress that I forgot to,
Seems like he's doing well for himself.
you know.
I'll just
At least this.
It's nice watching you.
Weren't you going to stay up? We'll still here. Don't distract me.
Can't wait to see that twink obliterated. He's cute. Just saying. Even though I'm on bottom most of the time, a man can enjoy the good ass of a twink. Or the ass of a good twink? I don't know. I guess it's kind of like a thing where it's like women like guys with ass. Maybe. I don't know. I don't exactly have a lot of women friends, and like, okay, we got that. And like, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna be like, so ladies, you like men's asses? Tell me what you like about a man's ass. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go for that one picture. Yes, darn it. Oh, come on. Okay, how about this? There we go. He definitely deserves that. Yes, he needs a good thrashing. First, rip off his shirt. Then, okay, I'm gonna have to censor that. Then, yeah. Then, no, the wire comes first. Yuri pays no attention to his partner's taunts, calmly attaching the last parts together until the wire trap is installed. Wire trap? Wiretap. Yeah, wiretap. The small black rectangle is safely hidden inside an elegant carved floor lamp, looking, for all intents and purposes, like another decoration. Thumbnail time? This means that soon the police will know all there is to know about the boss's plans.
It's done.
Yuri grimly turns to Mateo, who's still lazing around on the bed, and sullenly approaches him, despite your theatrics. Yuri wrings his hand to lightly smack the partner on the head, but Mateo swiftly dodges it and catches Yuri first.
Easy there, officer.
You'll have a stroke if you worry too much. With a growl, Yuri tries to free himself, but Mateo doesn't give up easily. For a while, the partners just roll around in the bed, without anyone gaining the upper hand. Finally, Yuri manages to subdue the cat, firmly securing his paws. I want that to happen. It's good to finally pin this guy down.
I'm starting to understand why nobody ever wants to partner with you.
Seriously? Don't be such a wuss.
Mateo grins sardonically. Looks like he doesn't mind being pinned to the bed. On the contrary, the cat's breath even hitches anticipation. Grrr.
I've had it with you.
I'm going to put you a twink in your place.
Oh, trust me. That's just the beginning.
Mateo's laughter is getting out of control, so Yuri does the first thing that comes to mind. Anything to make the fluffy asshole stop. Yuri leans lower and, looking into the cat's insolent eyes, shuts him up with a kiss. Surprisingly, Mateo actually stops struggling. Instead, he kisses him back warmly and sweetly, leaning towards Yuri with his entire body. He's so flexible and strong. Yuri keeps holding his partner's paws in place. His pants starting to feel hot and unbearably tight. And it seems that the cat shares the same problem.
Was this your plan all along?
Yuri briefly stops the kiss, looking at Mateo in suspicion. Mateo giggles, softly purring, without saying either yes or no, and reaches for his partner's lips with his own. How can anyone ever resist him? For a while, they cuddle on the boss's huge bed, without breaking their antagonistically slow, tender kiss, as their clothes slowly start to get in their way more and more. Soon, it's no longer enough for both of them. And we get hot. Let's see, is there anything close to here? Doesn't seem like it. And sorry for being a sleepy puppy. I don't know, I feel like I slept better last night, but I have gone to the gym today. And slept at a Holiday Inn. Some poor joke. Or was it that you're smart because you stay at a Holiday Inn? I don't know. I'm just a wolf on the internet. Oh, if there's only hearts, we could put that next to. Well, we could do that, at least. There's a lot of wieners. Should probably get rid of them. Yeah, we might, since, you know, time and all that stuff. Like, we're getting close to the 20-minute mark, so I think we can requisition ourselves using some of these tings. Damn. And keep an eye on the stuff. Good thing, like, I bought a crap ton of them. Mainly by cheating. And if you want to see how to cheat, you can just go there and get that. Whoop. Gonna have to take a picture of that, too. And really keep the camera still for a hot second before doing anything. Or else it's gonna become blurry and I'm gonna be like, what am I supposed to do there? It was no longer possible to stop. You and Mateo get right Get rid of the clothes and press the burning bodies together. Come on, come on. Also, turning the settings off so you don't hear, wet sounds and ooh-woos. Yes, Daddy. Mateo lets out a painful moan, and Yuri can't ignore his request. He spreads Mateo's legs apart and grips them tightly, admiring the view. His own ooh-woo is ooh-woo. And then they ooh-woo. Yuri rubs the tip of his ooh-woo against his partner's ooh-woo and slowly starts to ooh-woo. Ooh-woo. Oh yes, damn you. You also ooh-woo. Even if in this you're showing off. It's like a hot dog in a hallway. Also, those are regular sized ooh-woos. They're not like, I look at a lot of furry ooh-woo, and that's interesting. Mateo hisses and moves forward, but Yuri doesn't let him take the lead. Not so fast. You've lost today's bet after all. Mateo quietly growls, fidgeting on the bedspread. Oh, ooh-woo, ooh-woo. At first, Yuri moves ooh-woo, but then he speeds up. Enjoying yourself? Tell me that you want it. I hate you. So you want me to stop? Yuri actually slows down, and Mateo almost growls, moving his ooh-woo towards his ooh-woo. Don't you dare. Ugh. Yes, more. Mateo squirms under Yuri, crying out his name out loud. Ooh-woo. Looks like you're just as impertinent outside of work. Yuri can't control himself any longer. He starts moving ooh-woo and ooh-woo. He maintains his grip on Mateo's legs, enjoying both of each other's ooh-woos, and the fact that his pleasure is entirely under Yuri's control. Will you be a good cop? An obedient partner? He puts his hand on Mateo's hard ooh-woo and begins to rhythmically ooh-woo and ooh-woo it. Yes, damn you. I will. Mateo does something with his back, trying to simultaneously ooh-woo, ooh-woo, and ooh-woo, ooh-woo. Just don't you dare stop. Please. Yuri is ooh-wooing him ooh-woo-woo. The dog's hand ooh-woo Mateo's ooh-woo, paying particular attention to the ooh-woo-woo. Mateo cries out loud, streams of ooh-woo ooh-wooing from his ooh-woo. Growling, Yuri starts ooh-wooing his ooh-woo, even ooh-woo and ooh-woo. That was hecking amazing. Yuri finally lets go of Mateo's legs and falls on top of him, breathing heavily. Mateo nuzzles his nose into Yuri's chest, purring contently. Can't argue with it, though. I guess we can put the, put the audio back up. And what was the line he said? Yuri suddenly frowns. When exactly did the wiretap start recording? Well, that's gonna have something to explain to the chief. The partners discreetly leave the party. The wiretapping won't yield results until much later, but the mission can still be considered successful.
Alright, it's been not so bad.
Yeah, but hopefully, the guy won't notice that he has ooh-woo on his bed. Yuri smiles dreamily, remembering how Mateo squirmed and ooh-wooed underneath him. Who would have thought that we'd be able to work together? Especially like that.
You mean sex, or...?
Mateo gives his partner an innocent look, enjoying the sight of him blushing. Well...
It too.
Mateo softly laughs, covering his mouth with his paw. His whole body's relaxed, the last waves of woo still rippling through it. Oh well. Maybe having a partner is not the worst thing in the world. Especially when he's so good with his hands. Blushing, Yuri coughs indignantly. Mateo only grins, snuggling into him again. I'm talking about your work on the wiretap.
What did you think I meant?
Yuri brushes him off, arguing with the impertinent cat isn't currently part of his plan.
If you want.
Yuri looks away with embarrassment, but continues anyway. we can go get coffee together sometime. Mateo pretends to think it over, even though his body immediately shudders, pleased with the idea. And by that I mean actually coffee, not like doing some weird stuff. Alright, it's not like I have anything better to do. Ooh. Now that's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. So anyways, please comment, cause I like comments, simply like dislike tips or otherwise. Ooh, tips. If you like my YouTube and likes it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos type grow, please spay new animals. Jump control the pet population. Hey, look at that. The little guy tops. Now I guess if he does, do stuff, then ooh. So next up will be 3 of a Kind. A Christmas story. Merry Christmas. Though I was gonna say by the time this comes out it might be Christmas, but it's like January, February, March, April, and I have enough stuff for like how long? Oh, 20 months. Not 20 months, 20 weeks. Let's see how far that would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So August 15th. Boy, that is a weird thought where I'm like, oh no, I only have 20 videos. I need to make more videos. And it's like, when is this gonna come out? In August. I mean, I guess we're like 4 months into the year already, but still, Anyways, until next time, another Let's Play. By me. Oop, I disconnect. By me, GamerWolfSix of Furry Shades of Gay. I'm gonna do video editing. So thanks and see ya.